Everyone, let's get back to Danganronpa 2! I feel like we're getting super close to the end. But there are still a lot more mysteries. So, dude, let's just roll. So, now we're about to figure out the mystery of how we got to this world. Huh?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program. To provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule?
There are two options. Graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
You have to get approval. The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is teacher's final decision. Yep.
I see. As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know? What? Does that mean it won't end with just the majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that all too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Calling us chumps and stuff?
Looks like we shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit.
That's a little left up.
There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
I was totally waiting for a protagonist to fly like that. When I crushed it with despair, such ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
I don't think it is.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. I always fell into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well. Let's bring him out with
What?
lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru
Such an English pronunciation.
Kamakura?
That person was called the Ultimate Hope. That shouldn't be all he was. That's right. I've seen a person called Izuru Kamukura somewhere else. As I recall, that person was the founder of the Academy.
I see.
Wait, did it say a Dark Dave of Destruction? That's awesome. They always have one ridiculous answer
Isn't
in
that
there.
the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The Future Foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko Enoshima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Huh?
What? What?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
The fudge?
Huh?
Alrighty? If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way! There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura! Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
I'm Izuru Kamakura? Oh boy. Okay, I can tell there's a slight lag because there's a lot going on. You have a giant Junko. Oh my god, yeah, the lag is real. Oh god. Alright.
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being
4
a
minutes?
reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, is he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata! I've always had that name ever since I was born!
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
he created Hope? That might be Izuru.
Oh my god. Look at all this white noise. I don't have to worry about time. I'm the ultimate Hope. And the current me. And Izuru Kamukura. What did Hope... Created Hope.
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were marked for being a reserve course student.
The Hope Cultivation Project? Do I have that?
All along.
I wonder if that's a thing. Okay, let me look at the Hope Cultivation. The Academy attempted to create true hope by consolidating. Maybe it's that. And I use that to agree with what Makoto's saying. Let's try it.
Could it be created Hope?
Yes.
That must be it. Created Hope. Are you talking about the Hope Cultivation Plan?
Hope Cultivation Plan. What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create? For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder. And called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Izuru Kamakura Project?
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
So is that how I was saved?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
Huh?
You still don't get it? You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What?
See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
After many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes.
Well, that makes sense. Oh,
By
fudge.
directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura. Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
But if you think about it, Hajime gets out of here. He's gonna be a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
Huh?
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Huh?
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory? It sounds sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown...
He'll disappear.
Fudge? Oh, sorry.
Disappear?
I wanted to say that for some reason.
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy. He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear? There, I got a chance to say it. I'm going to disappear? Disappear. 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 Disappear, 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 disappear. Yo. What? Oh my god, that's Izuru. Oh my, whoa. Yo. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason to meet again. After all, you're boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? What? Holy nuts.
Hajime?
Was that... me? No. That's not me!
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was...
It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try. Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do? I already know how I can be saved? Become the Blackened. Ooh. Okay. I don't know. That kind of seemed fitting. Be saved. Oh god, I actually don't know this one. Oh well, that's definitely not it. It wouldn't be graduate though, it would be repeat. Okay, it would definitely be graduate. I was really stupid that time. Yeah, choose graduate. But okay.
Just need to choose graduate.
Hey, tell me though, being the Blackened would be fitting in this case.
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
Graduate. Oh, wow, this is getting confusing now.
Hold on. You can't do that. If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is...
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? How can Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the Ultimate Despairs, right? Once you go back to being Ultimate Despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think? And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized.
This is just crazy.
And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on!
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories. And everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
What shall we do?
You're asking us?
You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
Oh God.
If everyone can overcome despair, you guys
Oh, wow.
should be able to grasp true hope.
If our memories up until now disappear, I will not even remember. The reason everyone
Look at my health. What the fudge? And then
Are you
time?
really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
I can't even use the
I
silencer.
think I'm a fool, but
Oh, whoa. Look what the silencer does.
I want to see Peko one more time.
Oh.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
Okay, I can... So I'm guessing
We won't
maybe I
let them
take
do
the
that.
hope? Like I did last game?
This is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but...
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Graduate or shut down? Oh god, okay. I do lose health. The world or me? What? Whoa, they're telling us choose? Choose between that? Why? Whoa, why? What is going on? Why do we have to choose? What the?
Can't do it. Huh? Can't do it? I can't choose.
Oh, come on! I didn't know this was gonna happen.
You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one. Hajime!
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much.
Oh, poo me.
Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all. Both choices are hopeless.
How much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
I think I effed up.
This burden, don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future! Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem! That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez. Once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens.
Can we redo this?
Well, I can say that, but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine. I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends.
Oh boy.
Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
No, screw that. Oh, poop. Well, this is bad. Alright. What am I doing here?
Alright!
What the?
A game reset!
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
What?
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
What does nihil mean?
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us!
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
Yeah, right. She's in everybody that was dead.
Alright, let's party!
I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Just leave the BGM to Ibuki! Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
I don't want any pictures taken. I don't even want to record
by the sight
this.
of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
If you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
Oh my god, that's funny.
After all this time?
Who was this again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending.
Alright!
Okay, so I gotta shoot
And with
Chiaki's
this,
thing.
the world will continue to loop.
Continue to live.
Eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
Wait, what? What am I doing?
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
What?
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
So,
All right, a game reset.
I think what they mean by that.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
Surging emotions, gentle words, hope should be expected. Bullets should be fired. Nothing exists. What in the crap? I think I D'd up. Do I? Can I even?
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
I don't know what I'm doing now.
And with this, Juka.
All right, I'm gonna showcase my.
Just leave the BG. Hey, can I take?
What to be awed by the?
I prepared you a...
Should I begin with a...
That's not it. You guys aren't part of
Oh,
the
what the-
game,
oh.
right?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. Something happened. I wanted this?
All right, a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like.
I guess it's fine to
Alright,
stay.
let's keep rolling.
Yes, there's a.
And with this, Juka.
I didn't realize there was something else.
Just leave the BG. Hey, can I take?
What to be awed by the?
I prepared you a...
I was gonna get mad if I had
Should I
to
begin with a brief
freaking
After
do this all over again.
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Okay, I don't know. Oh god.
Not it.
Maybe I'm supposed to
You guys
flashback?
aren't part of the game, right?
Alright.
All
Alright.
right,
Please.
a game reset.
And with this, the world will continue.
An eternal game utopia.
There we go. Okay. Am I breaking free from this?
Who are you?
Oh wow.
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up? Telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. Tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But Even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be all right. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Ichiaki, can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course, games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime. This isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
Oh, whoa!
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear.
So I guess this was a part of it, wasn't it?
I'm not Izuru Kamakura.
I think I have an idea what I need to do, though.
Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway.
God.
There's no way we can beat Junko.
Chiaki.
It's the Future Foundation's
Cue
fault.
Chiaki.
Not
Please
mine.
cue her.
I can't choose the future.
It's a lot of crap.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
What? It didn't let me take it! Is this really me? So uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all. I was even
Dang
betrayed
it.
by...
There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna use that the last thing. That's gotta be it. I guess this was all supposed to happen? I wonder if I would have tried to shoot one of those bullets at one of those things.
It's the Future
If
Foundation's
that would have
fault.
worked.
Not mine.
Alright, here we go.
I can't choose the future.
Here we go.
See, if you just do it, things will
Oh,
turn
do I
out
keep
okay.
going?
You should even be able to create the future.
So do I just shoot all of them?
I have no talent at all.
I just shoot all of them.
I was even betrayed by the academy.
Oh, this is awesome, dude.
I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura.
Okay. I just wanted to try the silencer one
What
last
will
time.
happen to the world?
I'm just
I don't wanna
countering all my
sacrifice
selves.
It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. Even so, it's the Future Foundation's fault. Even so, not mine. Even so,
Ooh, yeah. Suck it, all of me's. Chucky.
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear.
You made a difference.
That happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future. Even if it's a convenient miracle, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
Chucky.
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
Oh, thank you. Right. Oh. Oh.
If the memories you made here disappear, I will
Oh,
not
wow.
even remember why everyone died.
Oh, man.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
Oh, there you go. Wait, am I good?
We turn back into ultimate despair. We might be
Oh my God,
killed
look
by
at
the Future
everybody.
Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
Thanks.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember
Am I supposed to click? Or...
why everyone died.
Okay, I guess I...
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
Oh boy.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, we might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility.
Okay, so maybe I just
since
do
you're
hold
the
it.
ones who
I don't
fell
know.
to despair.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation.
Okay, this is kind of looking a little funky.
And they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
Ah, crap, I screwed up. Oh, now I get it. Oh, now I get it.
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm good.
Everyone
Alright.
died.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Echo one more time. If we turn back into ultimate despair, we might be killed by the Future Foundation.
This is your responsibility, since you...
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking...
No, that's wrong!
Oh, man. Hajime.
It won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future awaits us. But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away. I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, we might as well just finish it now. Oh, dude, it's a wrap. Let's go. Let's whoop her A.
You despair because you yearn for hope because you... Let's finish this already.
Oh, God. The lagging's real. It doesn't matter anymore.
Cover your ears. Just shut the hell up. If you do that, this game is going to continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game.
Just turn off the game.
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll
Suck
never
it.
let anyone choose again!
Woo! He motivates me. Oops, I hit the thing holding my mic. And panic talk action? Alright, we got this.
I don't want anything. You have no argument.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is meant for you to win. I get it.
Just give up already. A miracle won't happen. This crappy feeling. I don't want anything.
We got this, dude.
Mizuru! You have no argument. The future will make you suffer. Just give up already. You're not hope.
Come on, come on, come on. I better know what to do at the
I
end.
don't want to lose anything. Any choice is to spare.
Okay.
You won't be able to do it.
Oh, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Chucky! Don't tell Kyoko this, but I love you. What?
What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this all of a sudden?
Everyone, let's shut this game down!
But
Don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, we'll...
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want!
what are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else!
We just have to press these two buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but... I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move, when I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea, it was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shined that light, it was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision!
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out. But... I heard her voice.
Aw.
In fact,
Heck.
I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
I just realized his studs are nail or like screws.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible! That can't be hope! It's not even despair! What is this?!
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
We did this. Woo! Another non-failure. Still babe. Yeah, I'll take that. It's fine. I'm still getting Kuma coins, which is interesting.
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right?
This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create.
Woo! Usami! Yo, this is cool. Oh! I thought she was gonna, like, slice it off. Oh, she got her magic stick back. That's cool. Oh, wow. Nice going.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair. Is just so hopeless.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
Oh, this is like so bittersweet right now.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
Oh my gosh. I want to pause this and capture this moment right now. Imagine being in this situation where you know in seconds you are going to end up in some sort of random body. You are literally going to reincarnate to your previous self. Holy smokes, dude.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Oh.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, There's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
Oh my gosh. So this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared, but...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki.
Oh my god.
Phew. I finally said it.
Me too.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh god.
I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
Why'd I have to say game over? Makes it sound bad. Oh. Oh joy. Got a giant cell phone from Junko. So, the incident is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense and sheer irrationality. It's about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future. As long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave any time.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey, Makoto. Is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me, so I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
No, the possibility isn't a problem. Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
Strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
And what's that?
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Yeah, I'm the ultimate lucky student, or he's the ultimate lucky student.
Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something.
Oh, Toko.
Then let's go. We must create our own futures too.
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there.
Wow, that's
Even
rather
so,
profound.
I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata. My future lies here.
Is this the credits now? Oh, wow. Dude. I'm gonna need some time. Oh, it's like the same credits as the first game, too. Wow. Oh my goodness, dude. Alright. So I need to think of what I want to say now. Okay, so interpreting that last bit there. So those 5 are staying on the island. And I'm assuming, I didn't put this together before, but I'm assuming that Jabberwock Island, the real Jabberwock Island, is the site. It's still the same site that they're staying at, and their friends are staying at in the Matrix. And that's to say that they stayed at the same island that they recreated in the Neo world. That's what I'm taking from this. See, I know I've been making a lot of... Well, I've probably made some misconceptions throughout the game, and I admit that, you know, I can only conceive so much, I guess, I don't know. That sounded really wrong. That sounded like bird. Anyway, back to this. Like, I'm still dumbfounded right now. It's just with the last game, the end was just like, you know, it's just like so powerful. It's like, holy fudge, what just happened? And I'm feeling the same way, if not more, right now. So I wonder why they're staying at the island. A theory that I have, and I was thinking about it, is if they were maybe like sort of, I don't know, would the word be de facto recruits of the Future Foundation per Hajime's, or not Hajime's, Makoto's orders? And if so, what are they doing on that island? Are they doing some sort of research? Or are they maybe rebuilding the Neo World project? Because to me, the Neo World program thing is actually not a bad idea. Because, I mean, it was designed to be a rehabilitation platform so that, you know, us Ultimate Despairs could be brought back to normal capacity. And if that would have worked, that would have been a symbol of hope. That anybody could have been changed back to, you know, I guess a hope-filled person. One without despair. So, And I'm guessing there is a slight chance that we could wake up those other. I don't get like how much of their memory they were able to retain. Obviously, from what Hajime said at the end, he definitely had a recollection of the events because of how hopeful he was. I mean, I would think if you didn't retain your memory from the events, you would just wake up absolutely confused and have no idea what to do. Unless, of course, the future Foundation members from the killing school life before informed them. But still, I mean, you would still feel just crazy confused, like, what the fudge? I'm 4 years older? What? So, I really don't know where I'm going with this. But again, the Neo World thing, I think that's not a bad idea. Of course, and I say that in theory. Like, of course, as you can see, a lot of things could go very, very wrong. But the idea of it is rather admirable. Having said that, I guess I don't know what they're doing on the island. Again, I have theories of what they could be doing. If they do manage to wake up their friends, that would be pretty cool. But their friends would be extremely confused as well. And they would probably be very disoriented because they're almost, quite literally, being brought back from the dead. Because they're dead now. And as far as the old Neo World program goes, who knows if it's actually shut down. I mean, we're expecting another game, so Junko might not be out of cards. She might not be. And then as far as what the Future Foundation has to do still, because they were saying they got a lot of work to do still. Maybe they're able to monitor the progress of the former Ultimate Despairs, but they're also probably going to have to continue to quell the most awful, biggest, most tragic, I know I said that out of order, event in human history, and the fallout from that, I don't know. I mean, Future Foundation, obviously, they seem to be pretty burdened with a lot of tasks. Okay, it looks like the credits are ending. I don't know if anything I said made sense, but... Doutashimashite? Easter egg. Oh. Okay. Oh. I get more stuff. I like this. Danganronpa. IF? IF? I don't know. Okay, that was interesting. Oh, fudge. Okay. Island mode. Monokuma lost its... Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna definitely do that. Yo! What? Oh, that's what it is? What? Monokuma... Okay. Yo, hold on. I gotta... Okay. Maybe I'll do a separate episode for this. It's Mukuro over there, too. And I see the Fenrir wolf. What? Dude, okay. And, oh, check a look at this. Oh my god, dude. Oh, dude, okay. I'm sorry. Yo, dude. Okay, look at all this stuff. I didn't even get everything. I just saw something about lobotomized. Oh, it was me. Okay, that's right. That makes sense. What would all of this stuff have been? Alright, so I'm back. I actually just wanted to talk about some things that I was thinking about. Okay, I'm throwing this right in the middle of the video because it's like 2 weeks after. And I really wanted to talk about it because I felt like this was incomplete the way I left it. And you know how like you play something and then you let it all digest like you know, a day or so after. And I was like, dang, I really wish I would have said that. So there's some things I want to talk about that I was thinking of, okay? So obviously, this game is just freaking phenomenal, and I'll talk more about that later. Actually, it'll be past me talking about it. Then again, I'm also past me, so this is kind of weird. But I digress. Alright, so first I want to talk about, like, I kind of glossed over this, and oh, there's Mecha Maru, that's cool. They have, like, really every character here. Izu Kamukura, or Izuru Kamukura, as I call him, and the fact that he uploaded the Junko virus thing to the Neo World program. Now, my first question is, and maybe I missed this, I wonder how he actually had the ability to do that. I could see him, like, going back and exploiting Junko's alter ego from whenever, and salvaging that, and, you know, uploading it like that, but this was a project by the Future Foundation. Now, I would imagine the Future Foundation would be, like, humongously secure, but I wonder if he was, like, a key overseer or something, and had, like, the clearance to, you know, supervise this project and, you know, do what he wanted to. And then when he was infected by the despair, then he did stuff. So it's really interesting. And then, of course, they put him into the Despair Project too, or not the Despair Project, but the rehabilitation center for that the Neo World program was intended to have happen. Also, I noticed there were a lot of parallels between, you know, the Ultimate Despairs and the characters in this game. Now, obviously, the characters in this game were Ultimate Despairs, but you could see bits and pieces of it. The biggest one being Mikan and her trial. And it took me a while to realize that when she was talking about her beloved, she was likely talking about Junko. Okay? It also, I'll allude back to when they were showing, like, what the atrocities were that these guys were doing. There's one that was trying to have babies with Junko, and it could have been Mikan trying to do that. You never know. But it would kind of make sense that her beloved would be Junko, and because she had the remembering disease, you know, it sounded like she was spouting a bunch of nonsense, but for her, it was just her reverting back to her. I know I'm talking about you, Mikan, but I still feel like it was her reverting back to her how she was before, and to fathom that she would be, you know, as her, you know, quiet, soft demeanor was in the Neo World program, the fact that she was such a brute and wacko back then just suggests that anybody could have been capable of doing that, and it clearly showed that. Another thing was the guy who had the eye transplant. I didn't realize this at first. I thought of it, but I didn't say anything. It's probably Gundam. As you can see, Gundam had two different eyes, one red eye and one blue eye. In that little CG sequence, they showed his they showed a guy with a red eye, and Junko has blue eyes, and he has one red eye and one blue eye. Also, one of his eyes has a scar on it. He also briefly mentions in the hospital that he thought that area was familiar, and I think he was saying something about the demon eye or whatever it was. So there's clearly that parallel. And I was also thinking maybe the one who starved themselves for despair could have been Akane, and that's why she's able to eat endlessly in the Neo World program. I wonder if that's kind of carried over. So it's really interesting how in this Neo World program there are certain things that carry over, and that makes me think that there are things that could carry over from the Neo World program to real life. Even if those avatars were deleted completely, the intention was that the memories before were deleted completely too, before they entered the Neo World. But that wasn't the case, as we saw with certain things, certain very interesting illusions. Also, it makes me wonder, like, if they uploaded avatars of them as they were before that humongous incident happened, I wonder why Gundam had that scar on his eye. And because Nagito didn't have the arm of Junko, I think we would have noticed that, especially during his murder. So that's really interesting, like, those bits of carryover. So it does make me think, like, there is a chance that they could wake up, too. Like, all the people that died. Going down the list, I have a list here, okay? I needed to do this, because I needed to get this out. I'm curious about the timeline of this, like where these guys fell in with the previous Hope's Peak Academy class. And it was tough to follow it, I admit. And my guess is that these guys were underclassmen of the previous students that were involved in the killing school life. It just seems like it would make sense that way. But the whole Izuru Kamakura thing, like with him being the founder of Hope's Peak, I don't know, that's a little weird. But I love that there are mysteries that even after thinking for a while, I can't figure out. And I don't know if I want to like read into the lore on this, because it's really nice to know about, that there are these mysteries. This game has so much depth. It really gives it a lot of depth. Fun thing I noticed was, how I mentioned Chiaki was essentially the daughter of Chihiro. And I was thinking, Chihiro Fujisaki, if you shorten those, you get Chiaki. So I think that might have been intentional. Other thing I wanted to mention, I mentioned it briefly before, but it's just weird how, with the final dead room, how Monokuma was emphasizing, how Nagito cleared the final dead room, and he got the special prize. Now, I was thinking, it might actually have been because he cleared it on the hardest setting, that he got that bonus prize, and, how Gundam only did it with one bullet, so maybe that's why he didn't get the extra stuff. Otherwise, that would have been a game changer, too. I think that's all I got then. Of course, Nagito is completely mysterious, especially since he came into the game with a sense of despair. So I wonder if he... yeah, I don't know. He's just a weirdo. Yeah, you are. But I'm gonna stop there. There's so much stuff. I'm sure there's gonna be more stuff I think of. Even though this is 2 weeks after. But this is just an incredible game. This series, franchise. I cannot wait to play V3. You're probably going to see the episode of V3 tomorrow, because that's when it drops. So I'm super excited for that. But anyway, let's bring it back to the other past past Silver, excuse me. And hope you guys enjoyed the music and my lecture. Alright guys, I'm going to end it right there. There's so much other stuff to check. I might just check it on my own now. Okay, so I gave you my thoughts on the story and all that stuff. Still some unanswered questions that I have. And some things I later realized that I misconceived, whatever. But yeah, oh my god, dude. So, in general, gameplay-wise, this definitely did not fall short of the first game's performance. As a matter of fact, I kind of think I like this one better, but in a weird way. It's kind of like how Banjo-Tooie was to Banjo-Kazooie. I like Banjo-Tooie a little bit better than Banjo-Kazooie, but it wouldn't have been Banjo-Tooie if there hadn't been a Banjo-Kazooie, naturally. So this is kind of in the same league, I think, if that makes sense. I had so much fun with this. I got connected with the characters so much. That's why I'm really excited to try this island mode. And I know I failed 4 of the 6 trials, but I had a blast with them. They were so much fun. And figuring out stuff, getting these epiphanies and all this other stuff, dude, that is so satisfying, and it is so much fun. I loved this game, and I adore this game, and I can't wait to make fuse beat creations of all these guys. I'm gonna have to find colored fuse beats this time, but that's okay. I can't wait to do V3 too. That's I don't know if I'm gonna do Despair Girls. I really don't. Depends on the continuity of the story, because I might not have time. I really want to start V3 once it drops on Steam. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. This has been a humongous journey. This is episode 56 or 57, something like that. Holy fudge, I did not expect it to be this long, but I'm so glad. I loved every single bit of it. This is incredible. Oh gosh. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching the series. Like this video and series if you liked it. And as always, peace!